ioEther. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther, and we're back with some more World of Tanks. I expected this to load it. There we go, a tiny bit faster than it did, but it's all good. So yesterday, I mentioned something in the VK4503 game with Max Panel, about E25s being OP or something like that. I think I did anyway. Well, today we have an E25 game because I got in the mood to film one, so I'm filming one. Before I forget to mention, this is, of course, Great Bob in his E25. This is a Tier 7 game on Airfield. And, where are they? Well, there's James back there in his LKV, whatever. It's something or other. That's the one I was looking for. There is Lurpy in the other E25. There is, however, an E25 on the enemy team, so we do need to look out for that. And other than that, this is going to be an unfortunate game for anyone who isn't in E25. Now, we are going way out here, and Great Bob has this decked out with the camo net and binocs, so he should be able to see some nice juicy targets from way back here. And we're going to jump into his view so we can see what he sees as Lurpy goes ahead and starts blasting away at this poor Cromwell, who he probably thought he was being smart up until the point where he got shot. And then he started to realize, no, maybe I'm not being so smart at this. Now, I'm not certain if Great Bob's going to be able to see as much as he wants to see from way back here. I think that maybe he should be up near that bush. Actually, with the camo value he has, he could actually probably be just on this corner and be able to see way over there quite fine. So we know Lurpy is up in these bushes up on this ridgeline. He's overlooking the middle of the map. And Great Bob has realized that the enemy team is not pushing up the way he thought they would. So he moves forward. Lurpy or somebody spots that guy out. MET29, and now Great Bob is in a much better position to take advantage of these targets. Maybe he needs to go a tad forward, and yeah, there we go. He figures it out just the same time I do, and is in a much better position. But he's not going to stay here. He's without the enemies pushing around that flank. He isn't really going to do anything here, so he's going to move. Look at that. Enemy artillery takes out our SU-100. We've already lost 2 people, and all they've lost is a Tier 4. This is not a great start. KB3 is pushing in. We do not have any heavies, and not... Good lord. That was more air than I would have willingly gotten. I don't know if he meant to do that, but if he did, that was incredibly brave. Ooh, look at KB2 with flags on it. Good Canadian flags. I don't think you can get up there that way. You can probably get up that way, though. Now, where are you going? Oh, well, okay. Yeah, you can get up that way. Hellcat is fighting a Chaffee over there. And... did he shoot a plane? I swear he just shot at the plane. Okay. So he's trying to shoot over this mountain, or this the cliff here, and into these guys. Lurpy is doing his best to get out of there. He took a lot of damage, and I don't know how much damage he dished out in the meantime. T29, are they going to push? Because if they push at all, then we're going to get good shots into them. Ooh, look! Enemy! E25. I wonder if he knows we're here. Doesn't matter right now. No, it doesn't. Ooh, now we're now everybody knows we're here. Cromwell is pushing around as well. James is holding this corner, doing his best to put shots into the enemy. Lurpy has got himself out of there. James is not in the best spot possible, but he realizes this and is getting out. We are probably not lit. I'm going to say we're not lit at all, as we start putting shots into this poor KB3, who knows he's being shot. Don't shoot for the front of the turret. Yeah, we didn't do that. That was mostly artillery. Come on, shoot for a weak spot. There we go. Now you're shooting for weak spots. Lower glacis. You can hit the lower glacis from here. Or you can just kill it by shooting through all the tougher parts of its armor. Yeah, that works too. Actually, that may have been the KV-2, that giant chunk of damage on that KV-3 by the positioning on that KV-2. Ooh, as we back out to get a shot on the Cromwell, he gets taken out by artillery. Though there's an ELC in a really bad position for that poor ELC. So I'm going to assume that he watched Ninja do his thing and decide, ooh, I can do that. No. Just because a pro like Ninja can make the ELC dance does not mean everyone can. It is down to 5 on 10. This is not good odds right now. If we can get up over this rise, though, we could probably do something to the back of that T29. Or we can charge straight at this poor guy who James goes down to the T29. We're going to get shot. No, we get around his gun. Rotate around. Take his tracks out. Nope. Maybe. Or the Ram is currently trying to take his tracks out. Don't back up into his gun. T29 elects to shoot our friendly, takes him out of the battle, and juke the T29 around. Get around his gun. He's gonna shoot us. He bounces. Wait, he bounces? How the heck did he bounce? Where did he hit us to bounce? I don't see a marker. Wait, is that it? Is there one on the gun mantle right there? I bet, yeah, that's a marker. He hit us right in the frickin' edge of the gun mantle. Good lord. That's like the only place on the tank he could not pen us. Okay. Well, that's cool. We have him dead to rights now. Also, I should get this into fixed camera mode so we can actually see what Great Bob is looking at as he goes ahead and just murders his poor T29 without taking a shred of damage from him. And that is how you take apart enemy tanks right there. That was beautifully done. And now he's just bailing. He is running. He wants the enemies to not know where he is. Once he disappears from the line of sight, he can get reposition. This thing is stealthy enough that he can flee. You want to go around the outside of this. Or you can cut this corner. This is a little risky, though. If there really is that SU-100 still up there, then you could get spotted right about now. Nope, no spotting. SU-100 is blind, apparently. Oh, no, now we're spotted. One shot and 2 shots into the SU-100 and then pulling back. I wouldn't go back up there, though. No, this is not the best plan you've ever had. Bishop has got to be looking at our direction. Wait. Did we just bounce an artillery shell off of our tracks? Was that an AP shell? Okay. Luckiest E25 award goes to... We zip around. Bob is putting some distance between himself and the enemies. Gets a little bit of spine damage as the GW Panther takes out the SU-100. And now he's going to continue circling around. However, his arty friends are probably about to die. Oh, yeah, they're dead. There's a Panther on top of them and a Skoda. That is some dead artillery over there. So Great Bob is just bolting on. He's going to try and circle around behind the Bishop. If he can take out the Bishop without getting hit by anyone else, this will be a stepping stone towards his win. GW Panther takes out the enemy Panther, and look at that, there's a Bishop dead to rights. Got him. I'm just going to put a third shell into him before anyone on his team can do anything about it, and zips into cover, and it's out of there. His GW Panther is still alive, thankfully, but it looks like he's about to die to this Porsche, or this Skoda. Yep, Skoda does go ahead and just takes him right out of the game, and is now a 1-on-4. Now, he is top tier. He does only have 30 shells left, but it should be more than enough to do what he needs to do. So GW Panther had almost reloaded. He could have shotgunned 2 different people. That would have been really, really bad on that SCOTUS, but oh well. So Great Bob's just waiting here because he wants to ambush the SCOTUS. He wants at least 1 free shot, preferably 2 free shots, but I mean, you know, if you get 1 free shot on the enemy, then that is always worth it, especially if it only takes 1 to 2 shells to kill the enemy. We don't know what kind of health the SCOTUS on, but the GW Panther is insisting he's on about 200 health or so. Oh, good lord. That is not 200 health. Yeah, we're not going to kill him in 2 shells. We're going to kill him in 4. Yeah. That was painful. As James goes ahead and points out the the friendly's error, we are just going to go ahead and charge this guy. You do want to be strafing a little bit. He is quick enough on the draw that if you let him shotgun you, he will hurt. Good job on the juke. Can we get around his gun? We are around his gun. And you're dead, Sonny. Backing up to make sure that he... Yeah, nope. That, that was pretty close. Okay, whew. So there's only 2 enemies left. They are both tier 6, however. It's possible that a single shell from the AMX can take us out. However, the ARL is probably going to require 2 shells. I don't remember what the ARL's damage is, but I'm 90% certain it's only got a 90mm at best, which is about 250 damage, so 2 shells should take us out from it. Well, that's assuming he ever sees us, of course. Great Bob is going to continue to be a ninja, and he has obviously taken many lessons from Ninja 44 in the ELC, and he has internalized these, and he's now going to go and be a ninja for himself. He's just going to walk up behind the enemy, tap them on the shoulder, and then slit their throat, as all good ninjas do. But you do want to tap them on the shoulder because you want to give them that warning and let them, let the despair hit them as they realize they're dead before they're actually dead. It's just a psychological thing, right? And then you leave like a "Have a nice day" sticker on their body for their friends to find, right? Ooh, look at that. ARL is AFK. This is bad. Do not go for this bait. You will get murdered by the artillery. Who hopefully... Well, he might be over there, but this is a bad plan. Oh. Whoa. So that's where the shell landed. This is where our tank is. That was a bit closer than I wanted, and probably a bit closer than Great Bob wanted too. Yeah. Nothing in the chat, so I'm gonna assume he is cackling in TS. Good lord, I wouldn't be able to steer straight after something like that. I would just be laughing my head off. And then he goes and drowns himself. Well, I understand the shame. The shame of killing a friendly and not killing the... I mean, at least in a situation like that, you wait until after the ally has been killed by the enemy E25, and then you fire. Or you fire just as he's about to kill him, so that by the time your shell gets there, the ally is dead, and then you don't get any any penalty damage. You just do damage to the enemy, right? That's how I do it anyway. I wait for my allies to die when I'm playing artillery, and then I help them out. Scumbag, I know, and I'm okay with it. Mastery Badge, Ace Tanker, Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, Fire for Effect, and of course the Lucky Medal. You don't see many of these things. That was amazing. And of course the coveted high caliber. Yeah, I still can't believe he bounced a shell from an artillery and a T-29. Yeah. Props to the GW Panther, who managed to shotgun the enemy Panther when he came to execute him. And props to Lurpy for surviving after that first encounter. But the star of this match, by far and away, is of course Great Bob, who showed everyone else in that game how you play an E25. That was beautiful. 41 shots fired and 360 damage. That's what he did. It's a little higher than that. It's more like 3,600 damage. That was awesome. And he made a ton of cash. And this, folks, is why if you ever see the E25 in the store and you have the ability and the cash, mind you, to buy this thing, get it. It is so worth it. It is an amazing, terrifying, beautiful creation that should never have left the Wargaming's garage, but is amazing in the right hands. Or honestly, it is awesome in any hands. This thing, when played correctly, is just terrifying to behold. Thank you so much, Great Bob, for that utter demonstration of its delicious power. So, thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Once again, don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up. It really does help me out quite a bit more than you might realize. Also, share it with your friends, especially if you're the star in this, or if you're in the platoon of the star, or heck, if you just like to support the channel. That's a great way to help the channel grow, is to share videos that you enjoy. And of course, turn on notifications so you get all my videos and not just the ones that YouTube thinks you might like. Have a great night all. This ioEther out.